days when we started, there was a lot of propaganda from the Chungwa side about violence, about destruction of property, that those rallies are going to be violent and all those kind of things. But I want to tell you, Wahiga, I attended almost all the rallies that Azimio held across the country. And no single property was destroyed in those rallies. No single person was injured in those rallies. What has really changed is that Kenya Kwanza realized that we were attracting the masses. We were talking to the people, and the people were listening to us. So they had to come up with a strategy to make sure that we don't have that opportunity to engage the people. So when we said now we are getting to a level where we want now to demonstrate peacefully with the Kenyans, they now decided that the only strategy they had was to ensure that those demonstrations were not going to happen. And that is why, if you observe, and I was with your people in yesterday's demonstration, and clearly you can see that when we start up the demonstration, people are very peaceful. They are going on with their demonstration. No property is being taken away. But the police come in and unnecessarily throw around tear gas. They start beating people. Now, that is where the trouble starts. And that is their strategy. So their strategy is to ensure that Azimio has no opportunity to picket. They have no opportunity to assemble. They have no opportunity to demonstrate. And yet it's provided for, is a right under Article 37 of the Constitution. So they are misusing the police force for their own political selfish interest. But we are telling the IG, Inspector General of Police, who is the head of Kenya Police Service Commission, that he's violating the Constitution because he took the oath to uphold and protect the Constitution. If you read Article 249 of the Constitution, it is very clear on the objects of an independent commission. That an independent commission, one, has to protect the sovereign right of the people, which is under Article 1 of the Constitution. A commission like that has to observe the democratic values and principles, and it has to promote the constitutionalism. But that is not what the police commission is doing. You have seen Mr. Kome coming and saying he's banning demonstration. He has no powers to ban demonstration because that is a right provided for under the Constitution. So what we are seeing is desperation from our competitors, the Kenya Kwanza. They are desperate and they want to make sure that they stop Kenyans from exercising their constitutional right. But we are telling them that as in Azimio, we will continue exercising our democratic rights, our constitutional right. All these things that are happening, the sideshows, like what happened in Kibera last night, the burning of churches, burning of mosques, they are all state managed by this government.
Again, because I will ask you, I asked him,
let me just continue, because
where's your proof?
You gave him enough time.
No, I stopped him and I asked him, where's your proof? So I'm going to ask you again.
The same question.
And why have you not reported that to the police or the investigating authorities? The same question you asked
me on Northlands. Where were the police last night to stop the violence in Kibera yesterday? When demonstrators are on the street, within 5 minutes they are there, stopping, throwing tear gas and dispersing people. But why do they take too long to deal with cases of thuggery in Northland, the issue of what happened last night in Kibera? So we are saying all these things are stage managed by the state, and Kimani Ichung'wah here, who is a majority leader, knows these things. I have seen Eliud Owalo issuing a press statement, and I was wondering, really, is he the one to do that? But he has responded to the issues that what happened at Northlands. And we are saying that the government has an obligation to tell Kenyans what happened. In fact, by now, Wahiga, all these people who participated in thuggery at Northlands, they should be under the bus. Because they are known to this government. It is this government that sent them. You have had even Honorable Rigathi Gachagua issuing threats to a person of high standards like Raila Odinga. Last week,
okay.
And I want to say this. Last week,
it has to be your last comment. I also need to give him a chance. Yes.
Last week, I was in Parliament taking breakfast with the majority leader in the Senate, Aaron Cheruiyot, and he told me next week, on Monday, if you are men, go to the streets. We will kill Raila Amolo Odinga. No, he said that.
We cannot.
And I'm ready to produce evidence.
You cannot.
He said that.
You're going to have to withdraw that.
No. Why? I can't withdraw. It's obvious.
Why did you not report it? Why did you not report it?
We tweeted. It is there, and he said that, and even confronted me in Senate. Why I said that?
Those are the words of the Vihiga senator, and not of this